Okay, here's the explanation for my card rise. All you need to do to have a card case with a cellophane on. That's the key part for this effect. The reason it has the cellophane on is that when you put the card inside the cellophane like this, it allows me to rise up the card with my fingernail. Like this. In the front, although it's coming from the back, but in the front, it does look like it come out from the center of the deck. Okay, so that's the basic principle. We'll go on more detail on the next video. When the card is taken out, the card can be shuffled and can be totally examined. The card does not have to be a full deck, okay? That's not very important. Now here's the key part. When the card is selected, you're going to have them touch the card, you're going to up jog, and at the same time you're going to down jog one card like this, okay? That's the key part. This card is taken out for them to look. I usually have people sign on the card. So let's say I put this card in my pocket for now. I have this card down jog. I will use my first finger to push down the lower part of the deck. That way it covers that part, okay? And the reason I have the card down jog is that when I put this inside the card case, it allows me to show a convincer as if the card is going inside of the deck. So once again, the card is open. I push this down. This one is pushed all the way into the deck. And if I just let everything fall, notice what happened. One card only stays, okay? Now with the flap on the sides, actually helps preventing people from seeing from different angles. From this side, you know, the flap kind of covers. It covers here, and it covers on the front, so you're safe. Once again, once the card is signed, and everybody look at the card, you're going to take this card, and you're going to put it into the cellophane, okay? Now with this covering on the front, you can't tell where it's going yet, but you're going to put this straight into the cellophane. At the same time, you're going to move down like this to show. Now since this card case is Aladdin and it uses the same back design, it camouflaged the card. So my thumb would cover this, cover the seal, and at the same time I lower the pack down. So it looks like something like this. The card goes here, pushing, same time I lower my hand down and open the flap. I usually have a spectator push the card in as a convincer, and it looks like the card goes into the deck. I will close the box, and then this flap would actually go inside the cellophane, like this, all the way to the back. Now the way I cut this pack, I just use a knife to cut it. It's actually the same line with the, what's it called, the seal opener. So that's exactly where you just cut that. Now if I put the flap here and I let go, it doesn't really stay. So here's a tip for you. Once you put this in, the grip, you can put this into the grip. It looks something like this on a pinky and 3 fingers on top. Now notice, if I squeeze the cellophane a little bit, it's going to tighten it up. That way the flap will stay in the card case like this. If I let go, it opens. So once again, I close this down. I show like this. Try not to have the hand too tense, but just apply a little pressure, then it cause the flap to stay there. Now to perform the effect, just let go, and your fingernail gonna go on the bottom and just gonna rise it up all the way to the top. From this angle, it looks something like this. Just a slight shake, and it looks like the card rises all the way to the top. And when you're done, just take this out and hand it out for a spectator. Everything is clean and can be totally examined. So once again, I'll go one more time real quick. You have a card up jog in the center of the deck. The card selected, and it would go right here in the back. At the same time, I lower this down. Okay. Card is closed behind the cellophane. And then when you do effect, just let go and push up all the cards. Push up the selection card. some people might ask, what would you do with a normal bicycle deck? Because it has a brand new back design, unlike the old edition or the other brand cards like Aladdin. Aladdin is designed to have the back card, to be the same. That way you can use it as a convincer. All you have to just cover it there, and it looks like the back of the box. But with the brand new bicycle, you can't really do that. So I'm including this new handling as a color change, which you can use for this effect. Basically, what you're gonna need, you're gonna take out a joker, and you're gonna put into the cellophane. So let's say this is a brand new deck of bicycle. Just have this, by having this on, it looks like a, the old edition bicycle. And you're gonna do the same thing, down draw the card, have a card selected, and this one would just be placed inside with the card up draw. But this time, when you place this card in, you're gonna place it before the card. Okay, so instead of going into the cellophane, you're going right there. Okay, it's going between the back of the box and the joker from the front, and then it just goes in, and then you do the convincer part to show the card going in. Now here's the cool thing. What this handling allows you to do to perform a color change. It looks something like this. If you follow me up. You put the card flap into the cellophane, and with the same handling, all you have to just let go. And if I just push just one card up, only just one card up like this, you can create a wild card. Joker card rises up, and as a pattern, it's wild. You change your any card, and all you have to do a color change is just push up, and then do a change again. Do the rise again as you shake. That way it looks like the card changes. And to clean this up, all you have to do is push this in, and at the same time removing this out. You can still show like this, and it looks like everything's normal.